Good morning from Chiang Mai, Thailand, or to be more precise, Thuy Chol Botanical Gardens. Now this place is quite big, so by the magic of YouTube I'm going to transfer to a different method of transport. See you in a second. Right, entrance to the park is about 85 baht or something, it's about £2, and for just under that, 75 baht, you can hire a bike for the day, so that's exactly what we've done. The golf cart was a bit pricier, so we're risking the sunburn without a roof, and we're going to have a ride around and see what's going on. Right, unfortunately most of the signs in here are written in Thai, so we don't exactly know where we're going. The lady at the till did give us a map, but after decades of using Google Maps and getting lazy, I can't really follow a piece of paper around, so let's just ride and see what happens. Some places actually tell you to get off the bike, like here. So we'll just leave the bike, apparently in the middle of the road, as there doesn't seem to be any other tourists around, and we'll go in it. We're going to head into some of these little enclosures. This bit is centered around ferns, which I don't know about you, but they look very Jurassic to me. Ferns always look very dinosaur era-esque. There is supposed to be a petting zoo here as well, which, not going to lie, is what I'm most excited about. Let me go and feed deers and play with little animals, and I'll be a happy man. Wave there. Now, just to add a bit of interest today, both of us have brand new tattoos, which we're currently trying to hide from the sun, and it's probably proving a little bit more difficult than we anticipated. So, riding the bike is a hazard in itself, as my knee reveals itself to the sun on every rotation.
Mine is covered.
Phoebe has a makeshift bandage from my wristband, so she's all good for now. Now, I've just said to Phoebe that I'm not sure I've ever seen an ostrich in real life, and I wasn't quite prepared for how big they are. They are massive. Right mate, how you doing? You gonna be on YouTube today? Anyone up for an interview? Lunch has arrived for the ostriches.
Oh, lettuce. You might have as well. Sorry? Yes, that's one. No.
We've taken a bit of a detour on the way to the other animals, and we're now walking through the herb garden, and there is actually some English. It says what these herbs are used for, obviously in the traditional Thai medicine. We've got some down the bottom for gastrointestinal illnesses, sore throats, antifungal. It smells pretty good in here as well, actually. The waft of the scent of the herbs coming past. A little lake. It's quite tranquil, and we still haven't seen any other tourists yet, so we've literally got the place to ourselves. This is my reminder, drink some water. '11's finest. Okay, we're back to the animals now. Flashback to the home of rest for horses. Phoebe's going to feed some little toothy guys here. Well, I'm sure the intended purpose is to water the plants, but given how sweaty it is, I'll take it as well. Good job the camera's waterproof, because it is getting soaked. Okay, back to the zoo. And we have another friend come say hello. So I've got a choice for you, mate. We've got lettuce or lettuce or lettuce. So there you go, mate. Oh, your brothers and sisters. Okay, the deer have finished off all the greens. A sneaky ostrich has taken a bite out of Phoebe's hand. We're going to jump back on the bike and just have a roll around now. As I said at the start, we're not really looking at the map, we don't know where we're going. Everything looks pretty nice, so we'll just keep following the path, looking at the plants and the lakes, and try not to fall off the bike. We're off the bikes again. It is now ferociously hot. It's getting quite hard to deal with. I don't know how much longer we'll last, but we'll go for another little walk around before we leave. And then tonight there's going to be a bit of a change of pace. Off we go. Back to Cactus Land. Encased in a pretty cool greenhouse pyramid. I think in this case the building might actually be cooler than the plants in it. Don't hate me for that one, horticulturalists. We're back at the entrance now. We're going to head back into town. We got to jump in a taxi. Grab does work here, much like Vietnam. Basically their version of Uber. You can order food with it as well. We're going to jump in a cab, get back to town, and then this evening, something very different. Stay tuned. Right, ignore the Hello Kitty sign next to me. We're back out on the street. What's the perfect thing to do after a nice tranquil walk around the park and some friendly animals this morning? Watch someone get kicked in the head. Let's go. What's Thailand known for?
Muay Thai kickboxing.
And where are we going tonight? To watch the Muay Thai kickboxing?
Yeah.
But right after we've eaten. Dinner done from this little stall behind us. How much did it cost?
£1.50.
£1.50. Where else can you get dinner for £3? Not in England, that's for sure. Off we go to the boxing. Okay, just a bit of context before we go in. If you find yourself in Chiang Mai and you want to watch Muay Thai kickboxing, you're spoilt for choice really. There's about 4 or 5 different stadiums. Basically looks like a little warehouse with a ring in. But it's on basically every night here. We're in an area called Thapae. Someone told us to drop the H's when you pronounce words in Thai, as we incorrectly said Phuket to him yesterday. So I'm going to go what he said and say we're heading to the Thapae Stadium. Now let's get in there. Right, really cost 600 baht, which is kind of expensive compared to literally everything else we've paid for in Thailand. A beer is kind of expensive as well. It's 80 baht. It's probably about double what we'd expect to pay in a bar out there. They play annoying music over the fights, so be prepared to hear that. It's like the traditional music. And it looks like the first full fight we're going to see anyway is a couple of girls fighting. So I'll swing the camera around now. Okay, we're on to the fourth fight now. I've got a little theory about what's going on here, but I'll say it to the camera when we leave at the end. I'd like to tell you that I know what's going on, but I don't. There's a bunch of lads in the ring that probably weigh upwards of about 240 pounds, and they're all wearing masks, and it looks like they're going to box blindfolded. It really is as bad as it looks, to be honest. If you came here as like a fan of martial arts, you would probably be quite insulted by this. It's lucky that I'm just a casual fan and I'm here to drink beer because it's pretty shit. Well, the referee's just thrown a front kick and knocked someone out, and I've seen pro wrestling fights that look more real than this, and there's the bell, so I take it that's a half-time entertainment. Well, the show's over, and my theory that I alluded to earlier in the video is that basically all the fights are fixed. They're either trainees or people with not as much experience, and they get sent in there to spar for a couple of rounds. Someone gets knocked down, or it goes to the referee's decision, and the fight ends. And if you're wondering how true my theory might be, the blue corner won 7 out of 7 fights. Get your wallet or your purse, take a coin out, and tell me how long it takes you to flip 7 heads in a row. It ain't happening unless you set it up. That's all from Chiang Mai. We're now, rather confusingly, in Chiang Rai, about 3 hours away, with just 1 letter difference. If you did enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel adventures, and I'll see you right here in the next one.